Hi everyone, welcome to the Spirits Within Us. I've saged the area, it's all clean and cleansed. My team's here and creators here. Any negative energy that's being sent towards my channel, myself or you the viewer, I transmute that into pure, unconditional love, light and healing energies for our minds, bodies and souls. And that being said, let's do a little read. Okay. So we have cracked open. Surrender to the alchemy of life. It's such a beautiful card, isn't it? It's about, to me, what this card represents is the two sides of me, of you, of all of us, because we all have light and dark within each and every single one of us, and we have to find the balance in between that of our higher self, creator, source. We need to find the balance not just within but also without, and doing that, as a lot of you have been doing also, the work upon yourselves, doing the inner child work, the ancestral healing, cleaning and cleansing not just the people around you but the places, the things, you know, everything that's associated with you. And it's basically like you're like an onion, really, and you have to break all of those layers that have been building up from a very early age, and you have to peel back every single layer. And as you're peeling back those layers, you learn about what made these layers attach to you, how they attach to you, and what was the reasoning for them to attach to you. And then you're allowed to look back on each one of those situations in your life, in all our lives. It's basically the alchemy of life, isn't it? You know, that's what you're doing. You're surrendering into everything that's actually happened through your lifetime, through your life on this planet up until this very moment now. And you can look back on these events and you can make changes to yourself and anything that is associated with those points in your life. You're allowed to view them and see where you should have done something or not done something, and you learn from that. That's what being an alchemist is. An alchemist is looking back upon your life and realising and understanding the changes that you need to make to not be in those bad situations that you've been in, those toxic situations that you've been in, any kinds of relationships that you've been in, jobs, opportunity, anything. And it allows you to look back on that, and then you can change that. You're allowed to change that from yourself by looking in within yourself and accepting that you are both light and dark, and accepting to balance yourself from the inside out. And that's what an alchemy is. That's what an alchemist does. They alter the perspective of their life and they make changes to it. And you learn from these changes. You learn never to do these things again, hopefully. Hopefully you do. And the journey of growing spiritually, growing physically, mentally, once you've decided to go on that journey of awakening, is something that, in my opinion, you can't look back on it. Once you start, it's a journey that you are continuously on then, from the very second you decided to make those changes. What would be the point in going back to an old self? In some cases it is hard, it's very hard to beat addictions, you know, to not go out drinking and partying and any substances, or to, let's say, share your sacral chakra with just anyone. You know, it's not just about physical hygiene, it's about spiritual hygiene as well. It's about understanding that every time you become intimate with anyone, that you take on anything that they have got, not just on physically, on spiritually as well. And it's worse spiritually, because you take on all the essences and all the toxicities of the other people or places or things that they've also been around. And it's far too easy in this day and age for people to just share themselves willingly to anyone. They're not realising that you're actually taking on other people's karmic debts by doing that. And it just keeps getting passed around and passed around if that person hasn't healed. So, you know, be very careful who you share your sacral chakra with, to be honest. So that's what I was picking up from that. And once you've worked out, you know, you've done the alchemy on your life and you've balanced yourself and you've become living in this now very moment, this very second, you see the glow around, you see the protection that you get. Because once you do the work upon yourself, I know a lot of people say that it's God, the universe creator, which yes, I also do believe that is a thing. So I gave myself to God and I would never turn back, the universe creator, you know. But you build up a protection of, you know, you build up a boundary that allows no one in. You become your own shield, your own protection, you know. It's nice to have the salt baths. I love having a salt bath. It's very energising, and, you know, a nice cold shower splash after is... yeah, exhilarating really, and it wakes up all your cells in your body also and starts causing a chain reaction that, you know, there's no need to go and buy collagen things or pump anything into your body. If you treat your body with respect, your body will respect you in return. So, and that's what it's all about. It's about respecting yourself firstly, you know. I've said this before about the aeroplane, ain't I? You've got to think about yourself first, and that's what they say. Put the mask on yourself first, because that's what you're supposed to do, and that's how you learn. And you have to do that firstly. I mean, even though it might not be of any, you know, coincidence that the plane might crash and you're all going to burn anyway, but just make sure you get that mask on first, you know, on yourself. But anyway, so that's the alchemy of life. That's what this card represents to me. Yeah, being yourself from the inside out and being natural and not being out, having to, you know, spend a fortune on collagen implants and things like that, or collagen tablets and that. I think that's what everyone's doing now, isn't it? And then we have a portal, which she's walking through there. Because after you've done this, after you've done the alchemy and you've done the work on yourself, you've looked back on your past of what you've been doing wrong or right, or others towards you, or you towards them, you know. The doors will open for you. Them doors will become open, and it's an all new world for you to walk into, to walk through that doorway into an absolutely new world, a perspective of alternate realities and times and dimensions that only you could experience. You know, no one else can go on this journey with you. It's your journey, and it's your journey alone. It's your decision whether you actually walk through that portal, whether you walk through that doorway, whether you change your life and your perspective, because it's a wild card. It's your choice, you know. And we was given free will for a reason. We was given free will to make these choices, to decide whether we want to be dark or light, good or bad, or whether we want to combine the two and be at one with Creator, Source, and allow our heart and love to lead us through those portals, through those doorways, through possibilities that are absolutely endless. So that's the next card. Let's see what else we have. And then we have Water Your Garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness and rest. And that's one of the things that you do actually do when you have decided that you want to awaken, that you no longer want to be doing the toxic things that you've done through your life, with alcohol, with anything like that, what I talked about earlier. You decide to actually look after yourself, after your body, and once you do, your body starts looking after itself. You see how the moon's glowing, you see how all the pictures glowing around that person there, whether it be male or female, you know. Once you start to do the work, the internal work, it starts to glow from the inside out, and you actually light up on the outside, and your body starts healing itself from the inside out. Once you start doing the work, you start healing yourself. It's a thing, you really do, you really do. I've been looking over my videos that what I've been posting, and I'm glad that I was actually doing this now, because I can actually look back on the videos and see how I change, and I can see each day how I'm being affected by the atmosphere, the climate, what's going on with the, you know, the sun and the solar flares, and because it all affects us on a day-to-day basis. But the more you look after yourself, the more you awaken to the true nature of yourself, because you are actually part of nature, and nature is a part of you. You're a part of everything. It's not just about humans being collective, it's about us being collective with the planet, joining the planet, joining nature, joining the animals, becoming part of everything, becoming part of the wind and the rain and the sun and the moon, becoming part of absolutely everything. That's what it's all about. It's about becoming a part of everything and living in that now moment, you know. We have the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And that is what you actually do when you start doing the work on yourself. You become the cosmic art. Your art opens up and you allow yourself to give out love and kindness without even thinking about it. It just becomes a part of who you are. And you'll notice that you get it in return. You know, it's what you give out, you get back. If you want to be treated with respect, then you should treat others with respect and kindness and loving and caring. If that's the way you want to be treated. She's just a part of everything. Wasn't that what I was just talking about? She's just a part of everything. And that's what we are. We're a part of everything in this organic body, you know. I'll do one more card. And we have activated earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. But earth is activated. It is activated. The energies on this planet at the moment are unreal. You can feel it, you know. I went away the weekend and I went to the Now Project. It's amazing. It's unbelievable, you know, just being able to share and be one with everyone else there, and to be on an understanding that there are people, so many, who are living in that moment, that very now moment, you know, and being a part of everything, feeling the activations of the planet, which I do believe will be coming. You know, it's happening anyway already, you know. A lot's happening, an awful lot's happening. This is the news that should be shared on the world. This is the kind of news that should be shared, what's actually happening with the world, with the planet, with the universe and with creation itself, yeah. Becoming part of creation and being one with it all. So I've done the 5 cards. I really want to, I just felt like having a little chat, you know, because I felt like sharing. So I hope that this has helped in some way, shape or form. And I thank you all for watching. So from myself, my team and creator, we wish you unconditional love, light and healing energy. Bye.